everybody. Welcome to the Bridge Podcast. It's your girl, Samandy.
Biggs.
And
this is Mike. How you doing?
We got Mike in the cut over there. But we got some very special guests with us today. We have Tim Terror. And we have, well, I knew her as Chloe, but we'll get into that a little bit later. But she goes by Erica Payne.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, Samandy.
Hey, guys.
Biggs. Hey, Mike.
What up?
So, there's a lot of history. As normal, you know, it's like everybody's been working over decades at this point. So I've known you guys for years since I'd say my introduction was really the Rock the Mic, Rock the Mic era.
That was the beginning when I first met you.
Yes.
It was Rock the Mic University at Blakely's.
Oh gosh.
Chesapeake.
Yes.
All the dope parties happened.
Shout out to Mary Ann.
Yeah. Yep. And that's where it started. Double XL, Miss Blends,
Abyss,
CEOP. Yep. Abyss.
Can I get an AO?
Ayo.
It's crazy because, just now the culture, I hear that a lot at different events. And every time I hear, can I get an AO, it takes me back to Rock the Mic.
Yep. So, that was the call right there. That was Rock the Mic call. And there was a lot of dope artists from VA. That's where we gathered, and we just threw down.
Right.
I would love to see a lot of that video that went down. There was cameras out there.
There were, it would make sense if there was.
Yeah, because, but I only seen maybe one footage of us. But I haven't seen a lot of others. There's a lot of people that came through there, man.
Right.
G-Man and, Hood Platinum.
Major movement.
Yeah, that's right, big.
Shout out to my man Philly, man.
Oh, man, yes.
I did that So Deep video back in the day.
I did a cover art for him back in the day.
I was in the movie with him back in the day.
Yeah. That's lit.
Look, we all
Your
got
turn,
our
Mike.
stories.
Yeah.
Don't even know him. I used to be like, Philly.
Tell the camera if they got that footage, send it to you, man.
Yeah, anybody got that footage? Yeah, and we working on don't do that Paradigm. There's some Paradigm footage though.
Definitely.
Yeah, Paradigm. Those were the days.
Oh, man.
Shout out to E.
Joke, man.
Yeah.
There is
All the
just
great things it is.
so much history.
I won that money in Paradigm. Clever thought he was gonna be clever with me. Do you want to? I won, and this was audience clapping, right? So he was like, "Do you want $200 of studio time?" I was like, "I have studio time every day."
He was doing trips.
Give me that $200, my boy.
Shout out Shot City man. DK, man.
Oh yeah, all the dope. Yeah, there's a lot of battle raps going through there too.
Yeah.
Show Flocka.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the movie I was talking about. No Plan B. That was I was in that with Philly.
Okay.
Big up new boy losing happening, man.
He's doing his things with the movies. The very first movie was No Plan B. She played the wife. I directed it.
I haven't seen it yet.
Joe Flacco wrote and started it. Yeah.
Okay, don't kill me, y'all, because I'm not a movie person. Period. I don't watch
that's
TV.
fine.
I don't watch, but I need to see what the clip that you showed me.
Yeah. That's progression.
That's crazy.
The movie.
Yeah, I can't wait till everybody sees that one.
So going back to Rock the Mic, okay, I remember you rocking the mic, and then I started seeing the camera.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
What came first?
MC was always there. The camera came in around 2008. That's when we established Pure Brilliance.
Okay.
My brother Frank Matta, the MC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember him always coming?
Yes.
through? Yeah, so he's a lyricist, dope lyricist. So he moved to Colorado. I bought the camera to shoot his videos. That's why I originally bought it. And he ended up moving back to Colorado. So I still had the camera, the stuff I shot with him. I shot some little promo stuff, and then Peso. It was Peso.
Shout out to Peso.
He was the very first that I was able to shoot an official video for.
Oh wow!
And I seen him perform, and I forgot that club. What was that club off of Newtown Road? Baker
Road. Luxury Brown.
It was. I think it was prior to that. They had the blue letters at the time.
That's enforcement.
Off of Baker Road. It was off of Baker Road. They had blue letters on it. You don't remember? Anyway, it was a dope spot. We used to go there all the time.
Oh, Bentley?
No, this is in Virginia Beach. This is in Virginia Beach off Baker Road. That's Chesapeake.
Well, we'll remember one day. We'll remember one day. What happened? What happened?
Shit, you went stupid like that.
So I seen Peso perform there.
Right.
So I wanted to shoot that video. I came, looked at the footage. Bam, next thing you know, we shooting the video. It was Jack and Spade and him.
Right.
Got a fresh cut now. I'm looking for the freaks. And then that joint ended up, going crazy. And then next thing you know,
Peso, man, $1 million.
a lot.
Yes.
That's what he doing. He doing podcast.
MDM.
Oh,
Shout
okay.
out my man Peso, Virginia Beach, holding it down.
And he's going from country to country and everything.
Oh, wow.
Africa. He's traveling through Africa doing stuff.
I remember seeing him like doing videos, and he was like Mexico.
He out there.
Yeah, but shout out to Peso because like he was the first one to say, yeah, let's do this.
Nice.
You know, and then that caused like a snowball effect, and everybody started coming to me for videos after that.
Oh wow.
And I welcomed the challenge. I just started studying and learning it. You know, it was a lot of
So you're self-taught?
most of it self-taught. Yeah.
Oh wow.
YouTube University.
Yeah, that's a real thing. And speaking of being taught, I heard a lot of great things happen recently. As far as you getting a Temple of Hip Hop.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yes.
This is a blessing. It's been blessing upon blessing upon blessing.
Right.
So so just like last week, I actually started 2 weeks. I was in Cali. I took the master class under the teachers of KRS-One.
Oh, see?
So it was first to Cali. I got certified there. Then I went to the home of hip hop. Hip hop began 1520 Cedric. We did the first day.
Okay.
And then the next 2 days we studied at the Temple of Hip Hop at 55 Ludlow in Newark.
Okay, so is the Temple of Hip Hop something that, because I know you have a relationship with KRS-One. Is that something that is like people are handpicked, or can people actually go and like a school?
People can actually go. Like there's a master class about to come up. Like if you're seriously interested in the culture of hip hop, then I suggest taking the master class.
Yeah.
So
You're certified.
Certified hip hop cultural specialist.
oh wow.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And there's ways to go. I still got a lot of learning. I still got a lot more to go. But I'm certified. I'm tier 1. I'm going to tier 2, tier 3.
Oh wow.
And I gotta commend you on being independent and doing your film thing, locking it down in this area, man.
Right.
I've seen nobody do movies with red cam footage, quality, real actors, working with whatever budget you can because you're making your dream work. So
Yeah.
I commend you on that, man.
Yeah, thanks,
We ain't
Mike. I
talking
appreciate
about just
that.
regular video, y'all.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about running guns. We talking about real movies that you see. Tyler Perry, you see what 50 doing. This man been doing it for our area for years, man. He holding it down, and it's quality work. Check him out.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You know? And I appreciate everything you do. This is where I do all this. All my sound comes right out of here. You know,
VIP Studios.
including my project. It's all recorded here.
All through Zico. Shout out at Zico.
Yes.
Shout out to Zico for real.
Yeah, and the score music that came out for the next movie is phenomenal. I can't wait till everybody sees this.
So what is Zeke? Obviously, Zico's the Bridge family. He couldn't make it right now, but what are you working on with him?
Okay, so the movie is entitled Mercy. It was Travis Johnson came to me and we had an idea to make a movie. He didn't know what the movie was about. All he knew that he wanted to make a movie. So I went to the best writer I thought could pull this off for the ideas that we wanted, and that was my brother Frank Manor. We're going back to Frank Manor again. So he actually wrote the script too.
Oh wow!
Movie Mercy.
So y'all still connected? And
Oh yeah. Well, we forever work together. That's my brother. That's life. Yeah, he's a civil rights attorney actually in Colorado now too.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So MC to we got hip hop. We got lawyers. We got doctors. We got everything in hip hop now.
Right.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So and governors. Like I seen governors out of hip hop. I was surprised to find out that what's his name? Governor. What's the guy's name in the Senate? Schumacher. What's his name? He's from New York. He was like with Clinton. With Schumacher. He's like one of the senators out there of New York, and he's an MC.
Oh wow!
Oh,
He's an MC.
That's fire.
I
That's
would
crazy.
never guess. It's crazy though, but I think politicians and people in those spaces are starting to realize that, hip hop is more than just a fad. It's actually taking over the whole world.
A way of life.
It's a culture.
Yeah.
It's a culture.
Exactly.
Like, that's what it is. It's not just rap. It's not about that.
Exactly.
It's a lot of. It's a way to
Layers.
Let's be honest, man. Donald Trump is on TV with some of the local big hip hop Bronx artists. I might not even know about Chef G, but he just had a whole
Yeah, I saw
interview
that.
with them in Bronx for his campaign. So
Really?
hip-hop has taken
He brought
over
them
the
out.
world. And these are underground artists. These are the sliding, riding,
Really?
drill music that that might not catch elder awareness. But
Yeah.
Trump is actually paying them to come out because that's how much awareness they have in their hood, in their area.
Chef G had the same
Politics is ran with hip hop, and hip hop is politics.
Right.
So that's why I love the independence now, because it's like we control it. We make the music. We got our own footage. We making.
You can do everything yourself. You don't need to be
Yes,
tied
we
down to
set
any.
standard now.
You don't got to be
Right.
tied down to corporations in order to make this happen.
So outside of, you said Mercy,
Yes,
what else are you working on? Are you still doing music?
of course.
Okay.
I'll never stop doing music. Music is just it's a fun part.
Right.
It's my therapy. So I'll never stop doing music. Like hip hop music that's what introduced me to the culture. Was the music.
Right.
So I'll never stop. From now to that's forever. And also that it's fun. It's fun for me. Also, it's fun for me watching the young lady next to me, Erica Payne, do what she's doing. So that's also making me tune in and hone in on my business, on doing business the correct way. So I'm watching everything that she does and knowing her value when she goes out. It's not just about it's a free show. Like it's no more than just doing free shows. There's a value there. She's unless it's for like certain things, of course. But it's about being booked,
some community
booked and knowing her value.
Right.
And continue to stay in the studio, doing rehearsals. We do a lot.
Y'all relationship so tight. And how does it feel actually being her manager? We're gonna let the world know they're not a group.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
You know what I mean? He's an artist.
Terra gonna be an
He's
MC
also
regardless,
a
but
manager.
it's different.
Yeah.
Two entities, two working parts.
Yes. Yes, and the main thing is pushing what Erica has. I'm good as an MC, going out there and doing shows and rocking, but it's really about her. She's been honed in. Like I watched a lot of artists, and I was attracted to her because she kept going, staying consistent,
Right.
always on that pen, always doing shows. Yeah, and coming up with these ideas. A lot of ideas, what you see in those visuals, she's painting these pictures, what she sees. And she's giving it to me, and now I'm just bringing the vision to reality. Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Not
she goes-
corny at all.
And she goes hard.
Right.
She goes hard, and on top of that, the lyrics, mainly above everything, is lyrical.
Right.
Concepts, just wordplay, crazy.
Thank you.
So that's the reason why I work with her. On top of that, it's just easy to work with. It's just like it just came naturally. It wasn't like I wanted to be her manager. It just happened like that. It just happened.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And then you see her and you see situations where she's with legends and she just flows right in.
Yeah.
So, but we'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing too. There's
Yes.
going into the rooms with everybody
And being comfortable.
after the shows and stuff like that, and just being around everybody. It's just a natural, it's just organic that everything happens. Like being with Eric Sermon, when you met Eric Sermon, that was beautiful. With Rakim, the way we was walking out with Cheeks, and Cheeks goes, "Oh, yo, come back! I'm about to meet the God." And tells us to come with us, and we was like, "Oh, we got the Uber outside. Don't worry about the Uber."
Yeah, he was like, cancel
we
that
cancel
Uber.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, let's cancel the
Situations
Uber.
like that. Dopeness, huh?
Yeah.
So, okay. So,
Great times.
what would you say your favorite music video has been that you've ever worked on?
Good.
So many.
Question.
I never heard anybody ask him that.
Like your best production that you were like, oh man, I'm anticipating. I'm happy of how everything turned out. I'm
gonna keep it real simple with this one. I did a one-taker with KRS-One that happened to end up being one of my favorites. He's throwing around words. It's called acronology.
Okay.
And he's defining these words. And he said we're gonna do this in one take, and we did it like during sound check. And he's taking the words, he's throwing it, and I didn't know what he was doing when he was doing it. But when I got to the editing, I knew what it all made sense. Like, okay, so he's spelling the word here, he's spelling the word here,
And
he's throwing like this, and he's throwing the word to the
And
camera.
you had to edit it.
Yeah. And shout out to Vince, because Vince Beats from
Vince
from
Beats,
BME, he helped me do the words. And
Oh,
stuff like that.
wow. Nice. What's up, Vince?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy how many people like really, it's like you might be like, oh man, I haven't heard. I stay in my little hole, but it's like I haven't heard some of these names, but it's just like everyone's working and doing behind the scenes, and that's beautiful.
The ones, everybody that's stuck around, I'm pretty much, I stay connected with them.
That's dope.
Yeah.
How much, with that being said, with networking, the value of networking.
It's very valuable.
Right.
It's very valuable because, everybody has a lot of different things coming on that go on. You can utilize this person for that. They can utilize me for this situation.
Right.
And yeah, it's very important. It's very important.
So how did this whole network with KRS-One happen? Like, how did that happen?
That was a manifestation in its highest form. That's basically what it was. It was that year when I said something great is about to happen this year. I actually said that to myself. I spoke it out. I said, there's something great is going to happen this year. Next thing you know, I got a call. And I was in the middle of editing, and it's from Donald Little. He's from Suffolk.
Yeah, I'm Little.
Yeah, he recently passed away. Rest in peace, Donald.
What?
Yes, rest in peace, yeah.
He was one of my best friends, yeah. So, he passed away almost a year ago. About a year ago.
What?
It's actually a little over a year.
Okay. That's crazy.
I got a call from him and says, the teacher want to speak to you. I already knew he was on tour working with KRS. So I knew it was real. So I got on the phone. I heard the voice. And once I heard his voice, peace. My hands like this. My hands were shaking.
Right.
And I'm like, this is my favorite MC of all time. That called. That's on the phone on the other line. So he goes, So I seen some of your work. I want you to come out to South Carolina and shoot this video. It's called The Sound Man. It's all about the Sound Man. Mm-hmm. So he described it and all that stuff, and he goes, come on out, shoot the video. I shot the video. I actually brought the whole team. Senior came out. My brother came out. He worked the sound. The video came out dope. So when we first meet him, it's just crazy. It just clicked right away. Senior being, he was KRS was just cooking salmon at the time when we first met him. And there's some seniors there, so the chef talk went on and all that stuff. And then we just build there. And then the next thing after you watch the video, he goes, the video's good, but the crowd wasn't live enough. When I'm overseas, you got mosh pits. They had mosh pits. They going wild. He goes, you should come with me to Europe. Mm-hmm. I never brought a cameraman or videographer on tour with me.
Right.
I want you to come on tour. Can you get your passport?
Right.
I have a passport. So I found out that you can get a passport in DC within the same day.
Oh wow. Mm-hmm.
So I drove out to DC, got my passport. Next thing you know, I'm on a 13-day cruise ship to Barcelona.
Wow.
Yeah. I didn't know what projects we was going to work. I didn't know what projects we were going to work on. Oh, I ran into LES in Miami too.
Oh wow.
On our way to catch the cruise ship. So Elliot's like, I get off the elevator. He's standing there with KRS. He's like, terror the arrow.
Shout out to Elliot.
You know this guy too? I was like, that's L. So multi-platinum. Shout out to multi-platinum producer.
Yes, love L. Always.
13-day cruise ship to Barcelona. So it was basically a vacation. It was me and little cabin mates and stuff. So
wow.
It was a party, party all the way there. But I also had a space where I could edit.
Right.
Because MC Shan, Queens, at this time, decided he wanted to start the beef again.
Wow.
The battle. So he had dropped the video on KRS, all that stuff. So,
oh my God.
So KRS already shot the video in Miami. He just hasn't had the footage. So my first project was editing the disc on Shan.
This is the backstory, y'all. Y'all are here, right? Crazy stuff.
So this is my first time telling. This has been my first time really telling the story.
Wow, I seen that interview when he said the top 10 artists, he always got a battle for them ready.
Yeah. Oh no, and he really does. He has a battle round ready for everybody that's in the top 10. It's already ready. That's true.
Just in case.
The prophet, the best, man. Y'all youngins better catch up and do that.
So while I'm editing the video on MC Shan, he's like sitting like right behind me.
Right.
Right. And so I'm still like this. So I'm editing. I did one little trick, a little effect, and he's like, or I'm saying, that's dope. Nerves went like from this to like this. I was like, I got this. You know what I mean? So that was it. So I just started editing the video, ran through that video so quick, dropped that video. I had so many views on that Joker. Yeah. So that was like the battle from, what was that, 25 years ago? Re-sparked while we was on the ship. It's crazy. Yeah. So that was the first project. And the second project was a long term, I was in Europe for almost a year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we jumping country to country. And this is where I gained my hip hop spirit back though. And I ain't never left since because I was feeling like, oh man, it's dying. And that was the trick of the radio, make you think like the culture, like where it was lyricism, because there was a shift, and everybody has their version of what they feel is hip hop.
Right.
But
That's definitely true.
my version is, is like when they were spitting, they had different characters, different styles and stuff like that, and the Canes and Coogee Rap, stuff like that.
Right.
So I was thinking like, okay, where that I felt like it was gone, but it wasn't. Like I jumped over to Europe. B-boys jumping out, there's graffiti artists jumping out. It was everywhere. It was everywhere.
Even Japan.
It was everywhere, and it's not even like they're behind.
All right.
It's the fact that they never lost the culture. They never lost it.
The respect
and
of
so
it.
I got to document this. I was going through like jumping from Barcelona, Madrid, Malaga, and going to Switzerland, Germany, all these different places, and I'm watching him, and he's talking to the camera and just giving these lessons every time, and the lessons are taught through what I'm recording. I'm not knowing where this project is going. I'm just recording it, and I'm just chopping it up. Okay, so he's freestyling on stage in every continent, and he's relating to the people there. And so we're showing how that relates to the people, how he's doing it. So he's showing you how to live as a free MC, jumping from country to country. No corporations, how to eat, not living like a diva. When it's time to hit that stage, it's time to hit that stage. All these lessons are being taught in this project. It's about 70 minutes long, and they got music videos with KRS too. So it did very well in Europe. That was hard. It was printed. It was like on, all through Europe. And you can also watch it on YouTube too. It's up there for free now too. Yeah. So it's called The Freestyle Essential Lessons of MCing. And that was my long project with KRS-One.
Oh wow.
And then with that though, that was the work aspect of it, but also got like the one-on-one lessons all over. We went to every museum. Every country we went to, we was inside the museums, and there was lessons being taught right there. So it's like it changed my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I guess like speaking of lessons, like what was the biggest lesson you learned from KRS?
As far as
just life lesson, just business,
Oh, okay. So all right. My biggest lesson was the power of the ancestors. Learning the power of the ancestors. When my mother passed away, I was actually on tour when my mother passed away. So I know that things that are happening in my life is because of my ancestors. When I finally met with KRS-One too, this is when my sister passed away. KRS was her favorite MC.
Wow.
And I know that she's maneuvering things and making things happen for me. I know these things are happening. So definitely it's the power of the ancestors and just grabbing that energy and going with the power of your ancestors. That's one of my main ones. Because I was on tour when my mom passed away. As soon as I got the word that she was in a coma, they got me right on an airplane to get back home. They was there for me, just checking in on me, make sure everything was good with me. Through that whole process, it was him and his wife, G. Simone, and the children of KRS-One. That's my family. So I'm forever grateful for that period of time, because that was a hard time. And they embraced me through that whole time. And when it was time for me to go back, you ready to go back to him? Get the call. It was time. I mean, that was my therapy, is going out and doing this work, for my culture. Yeah.
Right, that's crazy.
That's the family that embrace you like that, man. Shout out to teacher and his wife.
Yeah, always. Definitely.
I didn't know you went through all
Oh yeah, it was a lot. Yeah.
I didn't even know Dom. That's crazy. Yeah, rest in peace to everybody that, you've lost and we've lost. Just everybody that's watching, it's a crazy time that we live in. And, that's just part of life, unfortunately, that we're not here forever,
Turn it to a positive note. Like Sarah said, your ancestors, look how he made Scott the Rock a living legend.
Yeah.
I never met that man, and I know him as much as I know like KRS-One. So it's all through hip hop. You know what I mean? Like how Nas did Ill Will. So
right.
your name gonna live on. You know what I mean?
Amen.
That's what it's about.
And that's why
he's like, let's bring it up a little bit.
As long as we continue to shout their names,
right?
They continue to live. So that's why I say,
Exactly.
rest in peace, Donald Little.
Yeah, that's what I
rest
heard.
in peace, Mom.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you, and I feel y'all. I feel y'all presence. I feel it.
Yes. So, as far as like working, do you have any future goals set as like for what you want to do with the film work, or even as an MC?
I got a lot. As an MC,
can you disclose?
As an MC, is just continue. I got the album coming out, Weapons of Mass Destruction. That's coming out. Zeke recorded almost everything on that.
Wow.
Genius did some dope ass beats on
Shout
there
out
too.
to Genius.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, VIP Studios. I spent a lot of time in here, Mike. Right? Yeah, a lot of time.
I'm gonna commend you for when you lock in on your tape. You really come in very professional and knock it out and do what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, so I appreciate it. It's very comfortable in here. I get a lot of jokes from Zeke throughout this time. Man. Oh, it's so
Zeke
funny.
burning his ass up.
I always think he come up with a joke, even when he's serious. I'm looking at him like, here go the punchline. Yeah, so yeah, it's great. It's great working with him. It's fun, and on top of that, we're productive. Like we laugh, but we get the work done.
Yeah.
In there, so
Thank you for working with us, man.
yeah, appreciate it.
Shout out Genius too, man.
Yeah, I got a dope
music.
single from Genius.
So and that's as far as the music goes. Is just continue to make good music.
All right.
That's pretty much it. As far as the movie goes,
Right.
we're working on this. I'm working on you know Lil C.
Lil C?
Lil C.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's my next project.
Wow.
That's called The Business. So right after we get Mercy off the ground.
I just left him.
He's been writing for a long
I was
time.
just
He's
with
been
him
showing me all
today.
these scripts for years. And finally we got a situation where we can actually get this one done.
Oh, wow.
So that's the next one. We should be going in production before the summer's out.
Okay.
Yeah, those songs rock for real. Been putting it in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, all those
And his
placements.
Power,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Yeah.
I just saw that Gotcha video,
Yeah.
and I saw his little clip in there.
That's pretty
I was
much it.
like,
I'm working on right now. I got a press conference. I'm chopping it right now for KRS-One.
Okay.
So that's about to come out. The Walk. Okay, so this is big. This is big right
You
here.
talk about
Yeah.
all this stuff too? That's crazy.
When y'all dropping it? Okay.
There's some exclusive shit.
Okay, yeah. By the time, I'm supposed to put the word out there. Yeah. So we have a big march on against violence.
Yeah.
That's coming up for the closing of the 50th. So we're closing out the 50th on August 10th. So we're gonna do the walk, and then there's gonna be a big block party.
There's gonna be a walk where?
Yeah, it's gonna be in New York.
Oh, wow.
August 10th, August 11th.
We gotta go.
This is what we're bringing in the 50.
gotta go.
We're bringing in the
Energy
51st in the Bronx.
crazy.
Yeah, it's like a 5-mile walk. So it's
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm
Oh, yeah, you're right, Mike. You're right. Well, you saw my face. I was like,
I'm walking.
Yeah, I do.
I'm getting on the elliptical, and I'm getting myself ready for this thing. I'm taking
Yeah. 5 miles is not a 5K. I tell you what, that's like almost an 8K.
Yeah, but I'm not going
No,
a
5
half a mile and then jumping in
It's
the
almost
Uber.
an 8K.
And going,
I'm jumping in.
oh, y'all can do that. I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
and then we jumping in the Uber.
I'm hopping with y'all.
I'm definitely
4
jumping
and
in
a
the
half and 5. That's crazy.
We'll get sweaty.
Act like you're tying your shoe and then
But
like,
yeah.
oh, my bad.
I'm jumping
So we just had
straight in the Uber.
we just had a press conference with the first MC, Coke Rock was there. Tony Tone from the Cold Crush Brothers was there. Funkmaster Flex from Hot 97, KRS-One, and a host of others. It was a lot of people that we was at 1520 Century. Oh, Master G. Can't forget Master G. Wow, I almost forget Master G from the Sugar Hill Gang. He was there. Wow. So that's what introduced me to hip hop was the Sugar Hill Gang.
Right.
Yeah, the hip, the hop, the
Oh,
MAS, the TER, the G with the double E.
Listen.
Come on, Master G. So he was there. He actually runs like the hip hop museum.
Okay.
It's nice.
That's one of the heads at the hip hop museum.
It's nice in
Yeah,
there.
man. Let me tell you, I finally met Master G. It was great. I got pictures with him and everything. So that's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a big walk and then a block party. But the walk is on nonviolence. So I want everybody from, I want to see a lot of heads from VA. There was quite a few heads at the 50th anniversary last year too.
Right.
That was from VA. They actually came
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them Stop the Violence organization from Portsmouth. I'm gonna tell them about that, and they might want to come out there.
Oh, you know they is.
Let's get out there and make it a VA movement.
Yeah, we should definitely do
Gotta be
that.
strong in these cities when
Yeah, because they can
Exactly.
have a lot of,
And that's going down. There's gonna be. And
I'm gonna make sure I say something.
Some of our greatest, MCs, some of our greatest DJs will be there. This is legend. It's gonna be legendary. So just everybody should just come out there, and then most of all, let's speak up for hip hop on against against violence.
So you're really connected with the history of hip hop. Like going into the future, what would you give advice as far as like telling the younger generation, not only whether it be on hip hop, but the business of hip hop?
Know your history. Know your history. Go back and learn it. I knew my mother's history with her music. You know, learn the history, and then if you're serious about it, go into the culture, why it happened. You know, this hip hop came from oppressed people. You know, it was if you look at where everybody agreed upon that hip hop began at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue. You know, so if you look at that little room, that's where we took our first master class. You can only fit about 50 or 60 people in this room, and for it to go down legendary, like this is where it happened. This is where cool DJ Herc set up his equipment. You can see the corner where he set up the equipment and where everybody rocked out at.
Oh, wow.
Where the MCs were and all that stuff.
How did that feel seeing that?
When I first went in there, I damn near cried.
Right.
You know, when I first walked in there, Erica was there. Erica rocked out with KRS-One there. She was there for her project. Yeah, and
he shot my video.
Yeah. For they did Hip Hop Appreciation Week. They did some visuals and stuff together for that. So that's the reason why I was there. That was the first time I walked in 1520. Not to know that I was going to be frequently going into 1520.
That was just the beginning.
That was the first time. Yeah. So since then, there's been multiple times. Like we rocked out in 1520 Sedgwick, and what was that? That was the night before, right before
the major the big
that was actually
the 50th anniversary.
Matter of fact, it was on August 11th when we rocked out. It was the actual 50th anniversary. The day before that, we did a prayer with Curtis Blow and MC Light. MC Light came in. She was there for the very first time. So that happened too, bro. I'm just taking it in, bro.
Exactly.
You know, I'm trying. Yeah. It's a blessing. So that was the first day. The second day, Erica grabbed the mic up in there, rocked out. And then we did. Then the day after that, August 12th, was the official block party, the official celebration.
And that was crazy.
And all you're seeing, like if you stood on that stage, you look down that stage, it looked like Martin Luther King had a dream. Like when you're standing up there, that's how many people. Like you don't see the end of the people.
When I looked over there, because someone was standing to the left of me, the DJ. He was like, "You ready?" And I was like, "Yeah," but I was looking at him, and they gave me the mic. I looked in there, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Then he asked me if I wanted to perform the way I performed the night before. See, the night before when I performed Kill Bars, the song I was telling you about that, Terror, my first video, Terror Shot, when I got to this specific line, this dude in the audience was like, "Hey, run that shit back." I was like, "Ooh." And I've been waiting so long to hear that, you know what I'm saying?
And he spun it back.
He spun it back. I did that, right? But the next day, at the big show, what we talking about with this crowd, someone asked me, did I want to perform it the same way as I did that night? But I was like, damn, if we do it like that, that means I'm going to have to ask them if they want me to bring it back. So I was like, oh my goodness. But I was like, you know what? Let's just try it. You know, they can only say no, boo me, but that would be the first time I've ever been booed. Yes, I said the line. I was like, y'all want to bring that back? Everybody said yeah. And I was like, oh, you can see me on the camera. I was like, oh, they said yeah.
Energy went crazy.
I snapped after that. I was like, they said yes. I couldn't believe that because I was so nervous. Like at that point, because I was like,
see light watching you,
right?
Mrs. Paper Thin.
Man, I don't know where they was at. This was at the day. That's the day after, yeah.
And being in the same room and an era around them.
Yeah, because they could have put me on the local. They could have put me on the local stage, but he didn't. It was me. Then it was Fat Joe. Then it was all of them.
I was 2X prior to Fat Joe. Like it was crazy. There's other stages that were set up. But she was put on the main stage.
Yeah, they put me on the main stage.
Shout out to G Simone.
Yes,
shout out to KRS.
always.
That was
G
amazing.
Simone and KRS, because I can't believe that. Then it was like she was an auntie or something. When I got off that stage, she was out there waiting for the hug. Like that was the best hug ever. She like transferred a whole bunch of energy to me, and just was like, from here, don't play with it. Like she not saying I was playing with it, but that hug said, what you just did is major, and that's how it's gonna be. Yeah. If you continue, on the right path.
I'm so proud of you, Chloe.
Thank you. I know, because I know, right? With Samantha, baby, I was a little knucklehead. I was just trying to, I don't know. I wanted people to know I could rap. Yeah, so I was like, y'all gonna listen to this. That's all I was saying when I was younger. Y'all gonna listen to this.
So, okay, I want to transition into Chloe.
Now, can we switch seats? What do we do?
No, we happy family right here. But like I said, Chloe VA to Erica Payne.
Yeah.
When did this happen? Because I moved to Atlanta and all this stuff, and I'm just like out the loop.
So my first song ever played was by Jack played the song I have called Bankrolls and O's.
Spade?
Jack Spade, my fault. Yeah, Jack Spade. Shout out to you, Jack Spade.
Yeah.
It was many years ago, of course, but the song Bankrolls and O's, it's a little history on it because the producer, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's a major producer. And I have a relationship with his daughter. Me and his daughter real cool, we went to school together, but she's like different. She's like a straight bookworm. I'm talking about a triple A++ student, you know, like that's it. And then I'm me, you know. So she was like, Dad, my friend, she can rap. So he was like, okay, I'm gonna give her a throwaway. I said, oh, a throwaway?
What?
Give me a throwaway. I'm young with it. I said, okay, give me a throwaway. Throwaway, he threw that away to me.
Wow.
My first song on the radio. So when he threw away to me, I was like, okay, I gotta show them that I'm everything. So out in the hook, I'm saying Erica Payne, Chloe VA, hottest chick in the game. So I'm battling between it because Slip and Slide signed a girl artist and her name was Chloe. And at this time I started popping and we were like stealing each other's views, not even stealing them, but I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
So no, you're not gonna go check because we have two completely different styles.
Right.
Like I said, she was signed to Slip and Slide.
Right.
So you know that's not even how I'm coming. So I was like, oh no, sir. And then I said something and somebody was like, well, you need to just go with Erica Payne anyway.
Right.
And then that's what started that. And I was like, I just gotta, I have to stick with something because I don't want to be confused with that. And no disrespect to her, but I don't want to be confused. And she doesn't want to be confused with me either because we have different bases. And then I don't know what she's doing. But that's how that started. And that song worked out for me. So from there, I was just like, it is what it is. But I'm gonna, no matter what happens on this earth, I'm always gonna be called Chloe, especially in the city of Portsmouth. I went to Victoria's Secret, Bath and Body Works the other day, right? And I saw a girl I went to school with. I couldn't really remember her name right quick, but I wanted her to know that, hey, I was like, hey girl, didn't I go to school with you? And she was like, yeah. And I said, I'm Erica. She was like, no, we called you something else. I was like, damn. I was like, Chloe, she said, yeah. She said, yes. Why are you coming here with this Erica mess? I was like, damn. But it's like that though. So in that city right there, in my city, you're gonna hear Chloe no matter what,
Right, especially if you've been around for a while.
I call her Chloe. It's hard.
My mother doesn't call me Erica.
I love the name Erica Payne.
Yeah, I'm a junior, and shout out to my dad. But that's it. They don't even call me that. That's the thing though. So it's like, I guess as an artist, that's it. I'll give you guys a fun fact. My mother calls me Muff. What? My father calls me Tookie. And you will never hear them. Nobody calls me Erica unless you're, and the one time I heard my father call me Erica, he was talking about me to somebody else. Oh, okay. He was like, look up Erica Payne. And,
business.
Yeah, because he say they don't believe I'm his daughter in Trinidad. They think that he just lying because our names are similar. Right. So I was like, I look like him, but I guess not to them. I don't know. But that's my little story. That's a little secret. Y'all know my two little nicknames.
Okay. So I know you got like the Fontaine.
Yes. Can I show the package or no? Because I didn't know.
Look, market.
I'm not blowing it or nothing, but big bright eyes. This is the product. I said we're gonna make millions of dollars off of this, and this is. You scan the pack and my music and videos pop up on your phone. That's the marketing. And because I said I had like a little, not downtime. Yeah, this is mine. I paid for this. I paid for this. Right. Yes. They're in the stores. Yes. That's why, So I had this, I own this. But I have a silent partner. And he's about to pop up. Y'all will know soon. But that we have these everywhere. But I have to shout out the OGE, what you call him, ET? Because ET really, when I came up with the idea, SP, that's what y'all call him. He was like, well, my man's, if you want to find a leaf, I got some people's. And I went to him and he put me on and helped me like really make it like business-wise. And then when I told him my story and the music stuff, he was like, listen, he said last time, because we had personal conversation, he's like an uncle to me. So I was telling him everything I was going through. He was like, last time you got pushed out of the line. He was like, get you back in the line. Do not get out of line and you will be okay. I have not stepped out of line since he said that. Yes. Now, I've been through a couple of things, but it didn't knock me out that line. And then Terror had my back through everything, especially these videos, getting me here and there, getting me on a song with KRS-One that people don't even believe I'm on because I'm after KRS-One on the verse. They don't even believe I'm on the song because of that. So it's just like, it's crazy. And then for me to be able to just be in all these places and work hard for it. And a lot of people think that I might have gave up or that I was gonna give up or that, if things aren't the same. No, They're not the same, they're better.
They're better.
And I'm not stepping out of line. I'm talking about every time I think about or I feel like I'm stepping out of line, E pops in my mind because he didn't have to tell me that. And I don't feel like he tells everybody that come in there that. And I'm not saying he don't care about the other people, but I know
your message,
he cares about me.
Your message was for you.
Exactly, and it's working. It's working. Yes, please shout him all the way up.
For you, y'all know what it is.
A straight legend. He put me on, and to the leaf, he made sure I have it and made sure I expanded and. Just growth with me, within myself and in my career, music, yes. But also support me in another venture. Mm-hmm. And I still was able to tie my music in, which, that was my idea or whatever, but he supported it. That's that's it, that's put me on. He really put me on. I say it in my songs and everything. I said, I flipped the leaf like it was a pack behind him, for real, because that was daily, every day.
And it makes your numbers go up because at the end of the day, it's genius. You're an independent artist. You got people buying leaf. They're gonna smoke anyway. Yeah. Now they're checking your music out, and they don't even know that's you.
Exactly. But on top of that, though, I'm glad you said that because I want everybody to hear this. I want to say this for the world because I know y'all show is going to the world.
Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy Biggs, man, and we back at it again with another quick tip. This time we got Acoustica plugins, man. Oh my God, Acoustica Audio, best plugins in the game, man. And I'm here to show y'all what they got going on, so hopefully you'll be interested in getting them too. So I feel like the people at Acoustica got right with these plugins. One, the design of them. They remind you of the hardware. They look really good. For the most part, they don't take a lot of power. You can have multiple plugins and it helps with my workflow. I'm not going from one end of the spectrum to the next. It's I can slowly go into stuff and get it to exactly where I want it to be at. When I'm EQing or compressing, it just gives so much life to the record. And also shout out my boy Rico the Plug and G Herbo for this dope record, man. And make sure y'all streaming on all platforms.
This right here, right? It's me, right? But this says Erica Payne and Friends, right? So all you people that's not even hating or supporting, you don't have to support me or ride me or nothing like that. But I have other artists up here. Do you scan this pack? You're gonna hear me, maybe Lotto, then Stu Money, then Sick Mike, me again, then Keita Bananas, then GMG, then Young X, then Delano, then me again.
Why not?
Then Jeezy, then whoever. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Don't have to do it.
Know that it's yours though. They just don't.
It's exactly the thing, and that's it. And that's the thing. But I'm showing love. So for the people, and I'm not the artists that I name. I'm not saying it's them. I'm talking about people that think that I'm stuck up or when I come in the room, I don't even act like how I'm treated. I don't act like that. I don't know how to act like that. I can't be conceited and I appreciate what I do. I work hard at writing this stuff. I'm up 4 o'clock in the morning writing this shit. So definitely I want y'all to love it and appreciate it, but I don't act like that. So you're gonna respect the fact because I don't have to. So I can say it like that. I can say, no, I don't have to because I don't have to. But when these people go look, if they care to go look on these Spotify shit, you're gonna see Radada's on your damn check.
Radadaz. How do you spell R-A-D-A?
R-A-D-A-D-A-Z. The pack is called that. When I say Radada, my call.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Okay, you know what? Let me tell you. The song I had, Sexy Monster, right? The first major video, Terror Shot, because he put them graphics in that shit. I was see-through with everything. I was under the bed. He had to shoot me and all under the bed and everything. So the thing is that this might sound crazy. I don't know. I'll have to do it like this, but a cow says moo. A chicken says bacall, whatever they do, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I was saying, damn, what does a sexy monster say? And Radada was the first thing that came. Okay. That's the call. That's the sexy monster call. So when a sexy monster's loose, we just Radada. That's it. I had to have a call. If I'm a sexy monster, that's it. That was I just made that up.
That's so dope.
Yeah. So that's why when whoever you are to try to steal my Cash App money since my Radada's was packing, I know you stole it because I made that word up. How the hell could somebody else have a Cash App name that say Radada's too? I made that up. Right. Stealing my money. Yeah, they got a lot of money off of that.
Seeing you booming.
Yes, they did. I was like, I said I made that
Scammers are crazy.
Yes, they did. They didn't even change the letter. They had the same type of just the I don't change the name because of course they couldn't have my name. But whatever, we still rocking and we still successful. I have a new Cash App that you can copy.
I think that's so dope because you hear about like, you know, outside of just people doing music, the different ventures that they do. You know, you hear people that engineer and do music. You hear people, you know, like you do film, you do music. But also, you know, there's people that have like Styles P with the juice bar. You got Cam. Cam got what, the laundromats and
he got the pink
horsepower. Pink, yep.
I thought that was weed. I called SP. I was like, let me get that new strand from Cameron. He was like, that is not weed.
Seeing him on CNN and how he drank it, I was like, I always wondered how he. Yeah.
I see that live when it happened. I was like, oh, this guy wild.
He is hilarious. I always wondered like how you take it.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's just a shot. I didn't know.
I don't know. I was riding the car and I seen it in somebody's car. I was like, oh, I ain't riding with this dude no more.
He a little freaky dicky.
Dude, he had right in his car, took a picture of it. I was like, I said, I ain't riding with him. I was like, drop me off because
You know what?
because he had
I knew what it was, but I wasn't expecting to see it in his car. The dude I was
he was
riding
ready.
with.
I forgot you a female around with the dude.
Yeah, I was riding with him. That's just, I mean, and that wasn't even a guy that I deal with like that, but I was just looking at him like,
Well, he was trying with that picture.
I don't know if it was me or not, because we were about to go out, you know, so I'm just like, nah. Because to me, a friend is a friend.
Right.
Like, I got this homeboy, when I say he is fine as hell, we're always accused, but it's just lines. I'm very specific and particular, you know, especially when it comes to guys, because some, you know, so they get on my damn nerves, you know what I'm saying, with certain shit. Because I have a homeboy, he want us to be submissive even when we're not in the relationship.
Wow.
Make that make sense. He wants to be able to tell me what to do and how to do things, even though we're not together. He thinks all women should listen to any man. Like Tara should tell you how to go home right now, which way to ride home. And you better listen.
This guy said how I should have filmed the interview I did with Malice like 11 years ago the other day.
Yeah, what
I was like, bruh. People are crazy. Okay.
No, men people are crazy. We're right behind them, but y'all
crazy too.
Yeah, we are, but it don't matter. I'm burning y'all up on my new album right now. You guys stay tuned. I'm burning their asses up.
So speaking of the fellas, are you taken?
Nah, same.
Excuse you.
Oh.
This is my part. You've been out.
Oh.
Look at him. You know what though? We're gonna do it for the love of terror though. We said that. But let's go right there. I've been waiting for this. So I came up for tour again. Shout out to KRS-One and G Simone and everybody and you, Tara, for introducing me to him so I could be on this tour. But in the process of blowing up, we come home and the last date is in Portsmouth. So I hit the stage. So then KRS-One says, hey, you guys might as well come to North Carolina. So we go. Me, Tara, Mila J, and Mad Lion, we jump in Tara car and
Mila
we go
J
down.
from California?
Yeah. What? She treat me like little...
Janae Aiko's sister?
Yes.
Aiko?
She treat me like little sis. She didn't do that celebrity shit to me. People, her fans fanned out, and the dude was like, hey, who are you? She was like, she's with me. That's Erica Payne. I was like, oh. And then he was like, let me look you up, girl. And then, boom, like that. But so I come home to Mandy.
Right.
And everybody, the whole city's happy for me. Here he come with the bullshit. He was like, come on, I'm gonna pick you up. I was like, all right, I'm all happy and
stuff. Are you talking about the boo?
Yes, I'm talking about my last boo. So Mandy asked me, I'm gonna tell it.
I said it.
I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell it. He hurt me. I'm gonna tell it.
This is a girl gospel.
So he was like,
exactly.
yes, no, it still leads to the music because I'm burning his ass up on the album. Thank you, burning him up. So no, this is real though. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt too though. This is real. He just did a lot of time. Right, so and our story's cute. I'm gonna go back to that after this right here. But he was like, well, I see your career is doing very well. I don't want to be a distraction. I think we probably need to cool out, right? So I called. I was mad as hell. I even called Tara. I was like, hey, Tara, hit him with the car, hit him with the camera. That's what I said. Tara was like, no, we ain't doing that. You about to blow up anyway. Don't worry about that. You gonna be dating Trey Songz like you already really wish.
Wait, hold on, Trey Songz.
Trey Songz. You said Trey. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And why is he my baby daddy? Because he had his baby on my birthday. You can't tell me Trey Songz doesn't love me. He had his baby on my birthday.
Oh my God.
Let's stop right there.
See, me and my friend, like, Trey Songz is my baby daddy.
Let's say, well, let's share.
She was Chris Brown. Okay.
Call her and tell her when's her birthday? Not April 20th. So, okay. So that's, you know, say that's what happened. So he was like, and he doesn't have any children, so he want to have a baby and stuff. I was like, okay, so that part right there, I can't fault him on that part right there. But our love story would have been so dope because he said right before he got locked up, do you remember at Country Favorites? We used to have showcases they used to have showcases at Country Favorites, this little spot in Portsmouth. I used to perform there all the time. So I performed there, and I had an album that came out when I was younger called A Hustler's Daughter, right?
Right.
And he said his brother had called him up there and was like, Chloe out here with her CDs or whatever. This was years ago. But he said as soon as he bought my CD, the police had got him. Like he pulled up to the thing, to the shopping center and took him right there.
Oh, wow.
He did a couple years and then he went back and did this 17 years stretch or whatever. So our story would have been so cute if we would have made it because of how we met the first time with my little CD. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be like, damn. But that was it. That was a couple of months ago. I had other little things going on or whatever, but I'm just, as far as that was it, you know what I'm saying? And he still came over and, you know, put my little TV up or whatever, but but I'm burning his ass up on the album. I'm trying to prepare him. That's why I say in these podcasts, I told his brother the other day, I wanted to tell his mother, but she looked like she wasn't in the mood for that shit that day. So I just let him know that I'm burning him up. And it's good material.
And he's gonna watch this.
Yeah, he is gonna watch it. Wow. Because I gave it a little bit, sold out my heart. I got him because he a little bit of that is him, and I got some other personal shit that I'm not gonna speak on, you know what I'm saying? But it's just about life creating art. Right. So even though you was talking about this was the girl segment, I still knew I was gonna spin the block with it because there's nothing I don't live that art I don't speak. Life. Exactly. If it happens to me, these people better stop. Right. They better stop doing things to me because I'm burning your ass up in the song. I don't cry about it.
Make the dope songs.
I don't cry about it. Terry be like, how much time you want in the studio?
That's scary.
I definitely give her a therapy when it's needed.
Yeah, he do though. Like, cause I called him, you know, cause I don't want to. I don't like, you know, I'm not a person to like sit there and, you know, mourn all relationships and stuff like that. But you know, that was like a side swipe because I wasn't expecting that. I expected I'm coming off a tour, right? And you just saw me perform. You got your whole family out there. I'm like thinking like, He was like, listen, we need to talk. He hit me with how girls do. God. We need to talk. But you know, it's all good though because I'm moving on. I'm making progress. I wish him the best. He's doing great in his adventures right now, and I'm doing me, and I'm gonna forever do me because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say him or anybody else. The only abusive relationship I've been in is the one with this music. You understand what I'm saying? But I love it. I'm not letting it go, and I'm gonna end up whooping its ass at the end because I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna win. I can't revert back to the bullshit. We're only doing fourth. There's no back. Right. Only fourth. I don't do back and forth. We're only doing fourth. That's it. And you know, that's for real.
So. Yeah.
All of us, we fourth.
So while we're on this high, right, you got that collaboration with KRS-One.
Yes.
I saw that video that Tara did.
Tara put me on.
You got Rakim in there. You got Flavor Flav. You got...
Damn. Flavor Flav changed my name. He said my name is FMF now. Fire motherfucker. He was like, he said, what's your name? Yeah. I said, Erica Payne. He said, no, I'm changing your name.
He's so talented. He's so talented.
And that's what he said. Yeah, he was funny as hell. He was dope. That's what he said.
Yeah, Flavor.
He was like, because you are fine.
He jumped out the car with the energy. He
did. I was like, what?
He hit me too. Remember he was backing up, he hit me.
Oh yeah, he hit Terry with his car.
I was like, you wasn't hip hop. I said, you wasn't hip hop, I'll sue you.
He did hit Terry with his car. I forgot about that.
Yeah, he hit me in the leg. I
forgot that. I was like, oh.
Yo. I was good.
He hit Terry and then tried to hit me. He was like, you fine, motherfucker.
So, what's this women's brunch like?
Yes. So, well, when I performed at the 50th anniversary of hip hop,
right,
I was, you know, blessed and grateful to meet MC Sha Rock, you know, and so, you know, we kept in contact, and you know, she showed love. I mean, so much love that day because, you know, I performed and they loved the performance. I met all the greats. And she was like, exchange information with my daughter, anything to stay in contact.
Right.
So then Tara was like, hey, make sure you follow on the page because they have a lot of great things going on. And Tara was probably like, listen, man, I'm telling you, send a song. So I went and read it. They were looking for 10 female artists. So they asked everybody to send in a song. And then we're going to pick 10 artists to perform at MC Chirac Day in the Bronx. So I sent my song, produced by Genius.
Yeah.
Shout out to Genius.
It's called Who. I don't know who they thinking they playing with.
Okay.
I literally got the email back the next morning. I couldn't even believe it.
So dope.
The next morning, it said congratulations, and then got another one saying it's a lock. Send us a 1 minute version of your song. Shout out to Marty too, because Marty stayed cutting my stuff up right quick for me, or doing everything. You know what I'm saying?
Marty the engineer?
Yes.
Damn!
Since I was young. Yes.
What Marty been doing?
Marty Blunt, right?
Mastering and engineering
Still doing
and
it?
coding my music for me.
Yeah.
I take because I got my codes and he'll that's who codes my music for me. So that's why I was telling you that I have the codes of course, but he codes my music, my songs for me. And
on Instagram?
yeah, he on Instagram and Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna give you his number. But he cut it up for me.
That's
I sent
dope.
that. They were like, okay, we're gonna send you a mix. So look though, it wasn't a performance like this. It was a live mixtape, y'all. They mixed the songs together, so we gotta jump in. So it's 1 minute of each. So it might sound to an average person that's not hungry.
Right.
They wouldn't drive from Portsmouth, Virginia, like my manager and good friend Tara took me and said, pack that shit up, let's go. Right? From Portsmouth to New York to perform for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Somebody selfish or somebody didn't want me to
I
win.
knew the importance of Chirac.
Exactly.
That's crazy, dog.
But think about it. It's like I could drive. I didn't help him drive.
Y'all know who MC Chirac is, right? She's
The first MC.
She's the first female MC.
Yep.
From the
Like
44 plus one.
We went.
MC Lisa Lee era.
She was there.
She
was there.
Oh wow.
All of them were there. That's it. It was dope. The whole everybody. The whole atmosphere.
Melly Mel was there.
Everybody.
Cass was there.
Yeah. So after I
the picture.
performed,
That looked crazy.
Chuck Chilla was there.
they had after I performed though. After we all performed or whatever. Everything was dope, but I was getting so much love, and everybody was trying to get Instagram, take pictures and stuff like that. So I was just feeling it. Then I looked at Tara. He looked like he was ready to film some shit. He was like, "Come on, shoot a video."
No, you said it. He was like, she jumped over to the sprinkles. I said, "This girl just really jumped in the sprinkles."
It was kind of hot.
She jumped over the sprinkles. I was like, "All right, let's
I
shoot
had
a video."
braids, so I was like,
We just started shooting a video right there.
I had
Right there.
braids. Shout out to Makia for those braids, and shout out to Salt. But see, if I would have had my hair done by Salt, which did my hair, that's my main stylist, and Makia is my braider.
Right.
Salt would have been ready to what Kendrick say? Me if I would have went in there with one of these because all of these are custom guys. When I met this, Savannah, when I met this was a 613. I just want to say that. Shout out to Salt. Make them salty hair.
Yeah,
Instagram Salt Whitfield. Yes, the shop is on 7107 Sewell's Point Road. But that's my stylist, so I really don't want y'all to go there because I need her every other day. Yeah, they do. Everybody go to Salt. She tear it up.
Yeah.
She worked for VH1 and everything. For everything.
Oh wow.
She was doing the Love and Hip Hop Girls hair.
Oh wow.
Promo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man.
Everybody's working.
Yeah.
So that.
Services is here.
And that's what going back to what you mentioned earlier is about the networking.
Right.
That's the power of networking.
Shout out to Jasmine too on my makeup. Jasmine Cross on my makeup.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a lot to make things happen.
Yes.
It's not just one person. It's like it's a team effort.
Exactly.
And I like the way when we walked down that street together. When y'all jumped out that van, when y'all jumped out the front of the van, the footage of that when we were walking together, I was like, damn, that's a powerful unit right here.
Right.
It was edited right too.
Crazy,
Tara hopped out looking like the Tan Power Ranger.
I felt kind of muscular there.
That's right.
All right now.
It was everybody walking behind me and blended to be my muscle.
So like obviously with all the powerful women of hip hop, how do you feel it's important, to stay true to the roots of hip hop? Because I see, like they're saying like what, porn star, stripper rap now.
Yeah, that's what's going on. But the thing is that I never was really in that route. Like I'm a songwriter too, so I've had to write songs like that for other people.
Oh, okay.
I'm ghostwriting, but I don't tell because I get kicked them. Yeah, I know. I wish I could tell. I wish even the guys. I don't want to say. I'm not gonna say about. I'm not gonna tell them, but yeah.
I can see that, though.
But it's okay. But that let's say. Because there's nothing wrong with it. Because, of course, I have sex, too. But there's different ways to say things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a way to say things. But let's say I wanted to give up right quick because it's been taking a long time.
Right.
And say, you know what? Let me go that route.
Right.
What I just did with MC Shyrock and what MC Shyrock and Roxanne Shante and all those women in there just had a conversation with me and told me I couldn't even do that.
Right.
I wouldn't even go back. What happened to you, little P-Town? Right. We just saw you 2 weeks ago. We just, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't even. Exactly. What? Yes. This was official, but I can't go that route because that's just not me anyway.
No.
So I don't know. Maybe if that was my lifestyle, I don't know, but I am so true in believing in lyricism, lyrics, and wordplay. I love wordplay so much that I can't do it. I love making up words. I love making up songs. I love writing and I love expressing myself. And I love making music that make people think and make people feel. Like I have songs that, people play for their little love situations or when they mad. One of my homegirls done caught tickets. I got this song called I'm Ripping These Heads Off. Right. She done caught, I wanted to pay the damn ticket, but I said, you know what, Jamia? That's your damn fault. You know what I'm saying? You stop riding through Richmond like that. So that's it, but I'm true to that art because I really believe in, saying, actually saying something. Yeah, don't disrespect the culture. Say something, like if you can, and something wrong with expressing yourself. Right. But give us something too though. Out of respect for the ones before us.
Versatility.
Yeah, give us something.
Showing that, hey.
Please. Thank you. But please give us something.
And that's one of the main things I respect about you, that you didn't conform to what everybody else was doing. You stayed true to yourself through the whole ride.
Thank you.
Since I met you.
Thank you.
Pretty girl gangster.
Yeah. Which we want to talk about that though. So yes, Pretty Girl Gangster, that definitely was what PGG stood for, for a very long time. But during Elevation, my team, these women are business owners, real estate agents, teachers, accountants, homeowners, excellent mothers, they just own stuff, they just own every damn thing. Like all my
strong businesswomen.
It's strong businesswomen, and it's time to elevate. Yes, they were out there whooping y'all asses the past 10, 15 years. Yes, they have. All of them. Right. Except for me.
Look at me, all right.
No, because I don't do that. Because they'll beat your ass, right? Because all of them, at one time. Right. I've seen it. But during the Elevation, and too much of that they also try to say, we were gang members. And I can't have that associated, especially with my little past or whatever. I couldn't have that on these type of young ladies at that time for us to grow into women. Right. And we understand. So now PGG stands for Pretty Gutter Gorgeous because life can be pretty. Right. Sometimes it get gutter, but at the end, it's about to be gorgeous. Right. It's gonna be gorgeous. I'm telling you, it's gonna be. That's the meaning. That's the meaning of it. That's how I feel.
But that's growth. That's showing the growth in you, and it's like you have a lot that you are speaking that just from your experience on today's show that a lot of young girls can learn from. So my question is like, what would you tell maybe a young, hard-headed young lady, or that wants to do music, or just period life lesson?
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna throw myself out there because sometimes you have to. If we're talking about a young, hard-headed young lady, or even a teenager, period. Yeah. Just so y'all know that this can be done. When I moved to Virginia, I was facing juvenile life at 12 years old.
Oh wow.
They said, they want us out here, me and 4 other girls, right? So I got down here, and my mom was like, listen now. I was like, when we got down, I was like, I don't know about this, Mom. It was looking all crazy. Then there was a trailer park. I was like, hold up. I said, I only saw this on TV. I didn't know that was real.
Right.
We're coming from projects in New York, so I'm used to.
Okay, so you're from New York.
Yeah, I was born in New York. I was born in New York. Yeah, I was born in New York. I moved down here when I was 12 because of this court case. They was like, get out of here. So we stayed, we stayed up there, but then my mom had moved to Staten Island on some wild shit. We'll talk about that in another episode.
Right.
And we stayed there with this this lady had an apartment in her house.
Right.
And I used to get babysat, but it's a little Sicilian lady. You know what I'm saying? She was from Sicily. So she used to take me in the backyard, tomatoes and all of that, eating fresh tomatoes and everything. So I had, that going on. But my father got locked up when I was 5 years old.
Oh, no.
So I only seen him 3 times since I was 5. You know what I'm saying?
To this day?
Yes. We'll get to that. When he got deported, we'll get to that.
Oh,
but
Lord.
so that's how that came. I came out here and I had been started writing and stuff. And when I got to Virginia, my mom was trying to keep me positive, because I had just finished the case, but I was on probation. And so of course I must have turned 13 or whatever, but my mom tried to get me singing lessons to try to keep me into something.
Yeah.
So after the first singing lesson, my mom picked me up. The guy was like, "Can we talk to your mom for a minute?" So he told my mom, he was like, "Look, I know what you're trying to do." But he was like, "Your daughter can't sing. I don't want you to waste money." He said, "But wait, when I stop to fix the mic, your daughter can rap." He was like, "Your daughter started rapping when he was taking a break." So I guess when he took the break, I can't remember specifically what I was doing, what I said. But then I started rapping. So that's when I got, I was already serious, but it really, really meant something to me. Because I'm like, this man said he didn't even want to he could have kept taking her money.
Right.
He knew that I had to do something to keep, my situation. So I'm out there.
Right.
And then I got into these people from New York sent my damn record to these Suffolk ass people. And they said, we don't want her. And that's okay. Because my uncle said, move her to Portsmouth. And it was a wrap after that. I moved to Portsmouth with my uncle and nothing else wrong went. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nothing else went wrong. I was on to see, but Delicia, if that's what they want to call, she was protecting me though. She was making sure I knew that once the year I had to spend in Suffolk.
Delicia who?
Corden.
The model?
Yes.
What?
We were best friends.
Wow.
That was my best friend in the world. Yes. She was making sure I didn't get in no
huge.
trouble. Yeah. That's why I'm so proud of her for real. Because we used to talk about this.
Right.
We used to talk about what she's doing and what I'm doing, especially we started together. We were rapping together.
She rapped too? No. I actually have heard her rap.
That was when we were real young though.
On a Danger Hands.
I can believe that. Yeah. Oh boy.
It was one of his tracks.
So that's what I'm saying. So Coco, but she told me to keep going though. When we were young, she was like, you got to keep going though, like that. So that's it. She kind of got me out of trouble, but and when they was trying to play around and stuff, because it was real, because one of my homegirls did end up doing the juvenile life. She got into trouble again. Mm-hmm. So I moved to Portsmouth and everything was cool. It was nothing but love. They was like, new girl, where you want to go? And I was like, I don't know, just whatever. And they took me out to Dub. So I was like, y'all about to get some of this shit too. It was other people out there flowing, and I started rapping, and that's when the love started coming. But then when we were in school, me, Delano, Soprano, and Frank Dutch, when we had, everybody would lose, they would sneak out of their lunch just to be at our lunch, because we weren't eating lunch. We were tearing that lunchroom up. He'll hit the beat, I'll start, Lionel come in every day or maybe every other day until they shut us down. You'll get a show. If you went to Norcom, you were looking forward to that lunch with us. You know what I'm saying? We were tearing that shit up every single day. And that's high school. And then just to not stop. He's still doing it. Lionel ended up having to do some time. But everybody else, kept rocking. I don't know if you're familiar with Soprano and Young X or whatever. Of course, y'all know X. And, we all just kept going and just got strong. And as family, that's why I'm always, like I said, I'm definitely born in New York, but I was definitely raised in the city. That's where, everything happened. I mean, do you need to see my diploma? No.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All of that. So I'm just happy my uncle embraced me like that, and it let me know my culture, because the whole time my grandfather is from Portsmouth.
Oh wow!
He was born and raised. He's Lloyd Plummer. My mom is Plummer. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm Erica Payne, but my father's from Trinidad. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is. But my mom's father is straight from Portsmouth. He was in a, back in the day, they had Portsmouth people working in New York. He was all in that. So he went to New York and then he met my grandma. So he was coming back and forth. So it was all meant. The whole time I was being led to Portsmouth anyway through my ancestors probably, because what was that? My mom picked a place just to get me out of New York because of the trouble, and then boom. And then I wouldn't even go there first. I spent a couple of like a year out there and then moved, to Portsmouth, and then it was a wrap,
So using your story, I'm sorry.
No.
Using your story to like educate somebody that could be going through the whole juvenile system.
That's my point. Yeah,
Right.
I'm glad you brought me back to it. That's what I wanted to say that because look at me now.
Right.
I did all of that. I stayed out of trouble. I had good friendships, because you have people that influence you the wrong way,
right,
and people that influence you the right way. That's why I brought Coco. I brought her up. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I brought her up because she was a good influence, even though she was her. Right. But she was like, hey, you stay doing this. That was a good influence to get me to the next level. And that's when I got to the city and got all the love and respect. I did the Black History. I did a Black History show. I performed in my school. See what I'm saying? Like, so while you sitting there doing trouble, causing trouble, no matter what I was into, I was fighting a case, but they let me perform the Black History show at school. I was rapping about Madam C.J. Walker, hair, and, everything. So I was still doing my thing. So have something that you're focused on and don't let the negativity bring you out of it, because no matter what I've been through, and it gets deeper than that. We just don't have time for all of that.
Right.
I still stayed true to at least one thing. Don't lie to yourself, young girls. Don't let nobody lie to you. Don't use your body. You don't have to use your body to get to the next spot. Because let me tell you something, and I'm keeping this real because kids know sex.
Right.
I have never slept with anybody for these opportunities. I've had great opportunities.
Right.
And so many people, I had to leave people homes because a dude act like he wanted to press me. I've been in dangerous situations, you know what I'm saying, by just me and this guy. I had to call my peoples and everything before. Somebody had to come get me from Virginia all the way to Brooklyn. Because I had to go home, because it's scary. It gets real scary. So you have to be solid in yourself, young girls, young people, period. Solid in your story and what you believe in. Know yourself. Trust God. Don't think that everything's a game. There is something powerful. God isn't just your grandma talking about cutting the church, baby.
Right.
Don't let that get on your nerves. Research and find that within you. You can do it young. You can make mistakes, but we still make mistakes as we're older too. You can make a lot of mistakes, but you can also correct yourself as a young person. Because if you know how to say, I want this, then you know how to say, I don't want this.
It's boundaries.
That's it.
Setting boundaries.
And you got to be strong, and it's hard to be strong, especially at the age and the age and era of what's going on. The influence, exactly. But see, you don't have to fall for that.
Right.
You don't have to. I'm an only child.
Right.
I could have felt for anything because I had to protect my damn self. I'm like, damn, man, these VA girls might try to, when I first come in, I'm like, damn, they might try to jump me. I don't have anybody, but I turned myself into who I needed to be, which was still myself, but triple. So it felt like I had 5 brothers over here and 5 sisters over here. That's the power. Through the last 10 years, you will not believe that I'm sitting here like this. So I'm telling y'all, do not give up on yourself no matter what. We not going deep into that, because I'll cry quick. I'll cry on your ass right quick. The angry cry too. I'll be like,
it's family. It's
call
family more than anything.
That's love.
Like everything besides the business. Like we put the business aside. Like when you go through those things.
Yeah, because sometimes, because I had my little temper sometimes, because if I don't understand, like why you did something, because even if you do something wrong, it's the intentions. Because you don't have to do certain things. Right. People don't have to do certain things. So when I can't understand why you did something, I can't. I have a whole nother mindset, and I can't hear and see past that, because I can't see past, especially lies. You don't have to lie, unless the police pulling you over and you need to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like to your people's family, like in this room right now, nobody in this room should be lying to each other about shit. Because we family, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
Your word is everything too.
So that's it. So yes, and
thank you.
I gotta say yes to the poster.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the poster right there.
Shout out to Trevor. I want to say again, always, Trevor, thank you so much, because just real quick, right? Just real quick. The thing is, Trevor had his song, minding his own business. You know what I'm saying? And he wasn't even managing me yet.
Right.
And he had the song. He was like, telling you, man. And Trevor made that happen. And then the whole city, they were calling me a superhero in the town because they couldn't believe it.
It was dope because
made it happen.
The song needed a female's perspective too.
Right.
And I was thinking like, who better than Erica to do it?
Right.
You know, because
crazy.
she was coming with them lyrics all the time, all that stuff, and it fit. I was like, okay, we need that perspective. So I did my verse already. I had my verse. We left the middle verse open. That's where I wanted KRS to come in, and then she did the female part at the end.
Nice. And where can everybody find y'all?
Thank you for the post.
Oh, no problem. Where can people find y'all?
You want to go first? Or?
Don't matter.
All right, I'll go. Okay. Yeah, you can find me. No, ladies first. What am I doing?
All right. Well, y'all know I'm Erica Payne on Instagram. It's Tidewater Shorty _ Erica Payne ERICAPAYNE. I'm on all platforms. YouTube videos, long list of all of that. And other than that, I'm everywhere. If you want me to be where you're at, book me.
757-215-8698.
Features, shows.
Call me.
Yes. I'm burning the features up.
Yep.
Management right here.
Get at me. Yep. And then you can find me on Instagram at Pure Brilliance ENT, no spaces. Pure Brilliance ENT, no spaces. That's Facebook too. Same thing.
Yes, and you can find us, The Bridge Podcast, at Connect with the Bridge, connectwiththebridge.com.